and welcome to Joseph's Model Railway and Toy Room. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, you don't need to like, follow or subscribe. I just put the videos out there where I can and have a jolly great time doing so. And in today's video, it's just a bit of festive cheer to share with you during that festive time of the year. From Christmas through to New Year, just something to tide you over. We've got some exciting videos happening on the layout, plus a surprise other one with a few Christmas gifts we'll go into some detail with a little earlier in the new year. In the meantime, we'll have a little quick recap of what's been going on. As you can see, our second loop, the track has been laid. You'll see that in a feature video. And a general room tour of where we're at the moment. Not a glamorous one like we had a year ago, but it is interesting the contrast of what has actually been achieved in the past 12 months, particularly with the model railway. So in the meantime, sit back and relax. It's going to be quick, enjoyable, and you don't need to think at all this time.
Here's our friend Mrs. Claus baking cookies, and she's got plenty of help helping her this season. And here are all our busy little workers. I'd like to wish you all a happy festive season. This is our first attempt at actually putting together a model Christmas village. And I know there are plenty of imperfections. And of course it's come at a great sacrifice that my magnificent hi-fi needs to be buried under some snow at the moment. But as you can see, it certainly tips off a magnificent little setting to an otherwise already breathtaking shelf. Of course, our magnificent Christmas homes that are all decorated with all the wonderful coziness that you would expect in there. Christmas trees are all up, decorations are all hung, and on a nice chilly evening, of course, you can rest assured, because on Cold FM, Josef is inside his DJ booth there, spinning all the hits that you absolutely love to hear this time of year. Don't despair. Oh, there's a little deer. And oh dear me, let us not forget, it wouldn't be a complete Christmas if we didn't travel over to another, oh, there's another one. Some children playing underneath a pear tree. And what is that we see? Ah yes, the partridge in the pear tree. So ladies and gentlemen, wishing you and all of your family all the very best for this festive season, and looking forward to seeing you all in the new year. Merry Christmas. A brief room tour, early December 2022. I did actually purchase a vacuum cleaner because the old Dyson can't bend into some places. So we picked up a bargain $50 vacuum cleaner, should do nicely. The rest of the shelves are still covered up, but what this video is about is just talking about, as you can see, there are all our Pico boxes, particular invoices and booklets we're using. We obviously have finally our static grasses and that we need to commence landscaping. Again, as discussed, we obviously have the ballast, which is going to be delayed again because I'm still waiting on some key signals. I want to make sure the locations are sorted out before we start ballasting. So also regarding the first loop, I think I'm going to just jigger the track a little bit. I've noticed a couple of little anomalies where the spacing's not 100%, and we'll get to that. But again, the video is just coming to talk to you about a pretty important situation here, and that has to be to do with the fact that what's going to happen with your different projects. This is where a lot of my deliveries for some of the key models that are going to happen later on have just been getting stored. Again, the boat for the boat ramp and what have you. Some other kits that haven't been built. One of the trash boxes that I constantly use for bits and pieces, including an old slag pot to get all those old little nasties you need to get away, where I clean the brushes and what have you. And then lots of packaging from the markers, packaging, lots of bits of paper towel, always plenty to be had at the moment. Our feature crossing that you just saw in a recent video. Again, the station, and where I'm just about to start to shoot the videos, talking to you about the car park. But why I'm still here, let's talk about a lot of the stuff here, including this beautiful DCC Concepts lanterns that arrived completely smashed to smithereens. It's been a disaster waiting on replacements. We are building some model kits at the moment, a tanker kit which will be this one that'll be coming up in an upcoming video. And then we're coming up to where the track is finally about to get joined. Anyone that's involved with creating models and the alike will end up in a situation where you have offcuts and things. I'm going to be using these sections of cork, but the rest of the stuff you'll see across the board now, where I have various little garbage bins I used for having things, will get recycled. I'm quite proactive with the recycling. I'm no greenie or anything, but just trying to help the next generation where I can. So I will take time separating stuff where I can to do with things like the plastics and things like that, whereas paper and other natural fibers that can be broken down are disposed of accordingly. But the whole point is there is so much packaging and waste and material that needs to just be weeded out through the entire room at the moment. So that's pretty much why I'm shooting this video now, so we can turn around within the month and hopefully things will look a little bit more organized.
Well, he managed to find his way down the chimney, through the fireplace, and make some tremendous deliveries for my particular toy room. And we'll be sharing all of these particular key gifts that I've received in an upcoming video. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm not even going to use a tripod, we'll just keep it all informal. I hope you've enjoyed a little snapshot, and I wish you all the very best for the festive season. Christmas, New Year's, it didn't matter when I was going to put this video out, because it is the season to stay happy and jolly. Thank you so much, and until the next one, stay safe. Toodles!